appreciate my phone case. It's the Lion King, but they cut Timon off, which made me really sad. Something. Hi guys!
Hi!
Aisha, I was about to call myself Auden.
I'm Auden.
Auden and I are here today because it is tag week and we are roommates.
Yay, so we're going to do the roommate tag.
We're going to get started. I have the questions on my phone, and we're just both going to answer the questions. Did you guys know each other before you became roommates?
Sort of. The way our school works is that you don't get you can get randomly placed with a roommate, but you don't have to. Like, we got to, like, start talking to each other and then decide whether or not we wanted to be roommates. So we'd never met or anything because she lived in Denmark and I'm from New York. But we like started talking. We're like, oh cool, we'll be roommates.
And we would like Skype and FaceTime.
Exactly. So. She would FaceTime you and I was on breaks at my job and like my manager would come in and be like, what are you doing? And I'd be like, oh, talking to this girl in Denmark.
What did you guys initially think of each other the first time you met? Okay, well the first time we met, I was in the suite because I had already moved in and I had orientation that day and I knew that Auden was moving in. So like, I was just sitting on the couch waiting and she opens the door and she literally screams, Aisha! And she's like, here, hold this.
I was like carrying a giant box.
Let's just appreciate that our first hug was a hug goodbye. She was, let's just appreciate that. But
we've shared very many hugs since.
And we cuddled. How long did it take until you guys became friends? I mean, we were friends before we moved in together.
Yeah, we got along really easily.
We started talking in like May.
Yeah.
I'd say we became friends sort of like towards the end-ish of May.
Probably.
We started talking more.
Yeah, and like by June we were friends.
Yeah. I still thought she was like abusive because she thought it would be like 2 in the morning. She'd be like, get on FaceTime.
Get on FaceTime. Because like 2 in the morning for her is not 2 in the morning for me. And like I was bored and lonely.
What do you guys usually argue about?
She yells at me a lot.
I yell at her a lot.
She yells at me a lot, actually.
Normally, it's just about the state of, like, our suite, because sometimes it gets really messy.
It gets really messy.
And I get frustrated.
I don't like to clean.
And I just get frustrated. What is one thing that really bothers you that your roommate does? She's always in my bed.
Actually, I am not. I'll be in the living room and she'll be like, oh, my door's gonna be open, my bed's open. If you want to hang out with me, if you're free, then I mean,
okay, but let's appreciate how on Saturday she walks into my room to fucking give me a hug. She ends up crawling into my bed and we fucking fell asleep for an hour.
I love nap time. I was the little spoon. It was so nice.
Do you guys both have the same passion for makeup?
Yes, it's similar. We have, we're into different kinds of makeup and we do different things. Like, our eyebrows are always on point.
Okay, what does she think of your YouTube? I've watched like one video on yours and it was 20 minutes. I have a fucking makeup routine. I didn't even watch the entire thing, I'm not gonna lie.
I have an extensive makeup routine on my personal, and right after I made it, I changed my makeup routine. A lot of people got mad.
What do you think of my channel?
It was highly requested. I actually watched her YouTube videos because I thought she would have a weird accent, and she didn't, so it was kind of disappointing in that sense.
Sorry, darling.
But, I mean, they were cool, I guess. She did, like, little vlogs and shit, and, like...
I need to get back into that.
Stuff, yeah. I want to start vlogging, but, like, nobody cares about my life, so...
Literally same. Who spends the most time getting ready in the morning? In the morning, I would say I spend the most time getting ready.
I don't
but, like,
get ready.
To actually go out somewhere that isn't class, she spends the most time.
I spend the most time getting ready, but in the morning I don't get ready.
Like, in the morning, she just fucking walks out, because she has classes early. I have classes at, like, 11 or 1, so I have time to get up and shower and shit. What was something that you two didn't notice about each other until you became roommates? I did not know that she was the biggest fucking slob on the face of the planet. Walk into her room, there's clothes everywhere. Fucking everything on the tables in the living room is like, almost everything is hers.
It's cool, it's cool. I don't really know. Like, I like
be my obsession with All Time Low. I have 8
No, I
posters
knew
here.
that. I like heavily creep. I am the Facebook creep, and by Facebook I mean like I tried to find something for one of my professors once. I ended up on his Facebook. I read his blog. I read his resume. Like, I am the creepiest person alive, and I will stalk your entire life from the day you were born. So there wasn't really anything that weird, because I'm obsessed with other people.
Do you guys Sometimes get fed up with each other from seeing each other too often. Yes.
Yeah. It happens. She yells at me a lot.
I yell at her a lot because in the morning sometimes she can be really loud and it drives me insane.
And then like she'll yell at me and I'll like cry to my friend Dara.
On the first day of classes, she was being so loud. I literally got out of bed, I opened the door and I glared at her.
Yeah, but like all she does is glare at people, so like it's not that terrible. But then she'll yell at me and I'll go cry.
That's great.
To somebody else.
How do you avoid tension while living together?
I'm cool as fuck.
Honestly, me, I just storm into my room and lock the door.
Yeah, I don't know. There's not like a whole lot of tension between us. Like usually she's just really mean, then I leave the room.
Or I leave.
And then like we're just angry for like 3 minutes, and then like we're over it, or one of us takes a nap, or we cuddle. Sometimes we cuddle it out. There's nothing wrong with that.
What's one rule you have? What's one rule you guys have while living together?
8 to 9 is quiet hour.
It's supposed to be quiet.
Well, it's supposed to be quiet hour. Sort of.
It doesn't always work out. But then if someone needs more time.
Yeah, if somebody needs more time, then
respect that.
Then we respect that. But that's like the token time that like everyone's quiet.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's not needed. Like sometimes we're done with our stuff by then.
How do you deal with sharing a bathroom? It's really not that bad because we kind of almost have 2 bathrooms.
Yeah.
Because we have 2 sinks, 2 showers, and just 1 toilet, so it works out fine.
Yeah, like we have like 1 full bathroom, and
except sometimes it can be a bit annoying because Auden sits on the toilet on her phone and checks Facebook, Twitter, listens to music, browses. So it can be a bit annoying. It's a bit annoying when she just sits there and
it's my me time.
I'm your me time in your bed.
No.
Do you make 2 separate dinners at night? I mean, everybody just kind of eats whenever they're hungry, but sometimes we'll like go and get food together.
Yeah, like yesterday we got pizza. Sometimes we go like to the dining hall or to like little like we have like mini restaurants. And then like sometimes we'll go there, but for the most part we don't really eat dinner. You just like eat.
Do you use your roommate's things without asking? It really depends on what it is.
Yeah, for the most part we ask.
Like stuff like dishes like and shit we share.
Dishes everybody shares because that would get annoying.
Something more personal, like probably like clothes, makeup, stuff.
Yeah, like stuff like that we ask before we borrow, or like I'll borrow like her stapler and shit, and like I'll ask.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a stapler, but it's
exactly like
it's just courtesy.
Exactly, like little things. Like there's no issue. Like she's never gonna be like, no, I hate you. Well, maybe.
I mean,
maybe, but not yet.
What are your favorite things that you like to do with each other? Get pizza.
Yeah. Or get pizza, cuddle.
Get pizza and cuddle.
Get pizza and cuddle, yeah.
What happens when one person gets sick? Well, we've not really had a full-blown sickness.
Juliet got sick when we first got here, and we all kind of really sympathized, and every like 2 minutes we'd ask her if she's okay, and we made her.
We just kind of help each other out.
Yeah, I'm getting sick, and
I want nothing to
I
do
was
with
apparently
you
told that I may or may not have the flu, so
that's good.
Hopefully that doesn't happen. That would be really bad. I've never gotten it before.
Have you thought about having pets or a pet? We live in a dorm, so literally the only thing we're allowed to have is like fish.
Fish, and I kind of want.
Auden would probably kill them.
I've killed like 4 fish. But I tried really hard.
She'd probably like throw her underwear in like the fishbowl and be like, oops.
I try really hard.
My fish is dead.
It just doesn't really work out. Not what I sound like. Not what I sound like.
What is the funniest thing you've done together? Oh man.
What?
Funniest thing we've done together.
Fuck.
I think that. Wait, no, I have one and then you can tell one.
I can't talk about the band one.
Mine was that one time when we were putting up Property Exact stickers, and I had a red hoodie on, and we put the hood up. We tied the hoodie like the strings together, so it was like so I could literally only see through one eye. Then I had my arms inside, and they tied my sleeves at the back, and then I was just wandering around campus.
She was running around. She like walked into the street. We had Property Exact stickers like on her forehead and like on her butt, and like it was great. So one that I can actually talk about that won't get us in trouble is that because I had 2 funny stories, but both of them will get us in a lot of trouble, so we can't do that yet.
The second one won't get us in that much trouble.
Yeah, I don't know who. Whatever. Anyway. Once we were curious, there's 11 floors in our building and we live on the 5th floor, and we were just curious about what the other ones looked like. So every time we get into the elevator, we'll click like our floor, but then like every single other one.
And this time we just decided to go to all the floors.
Every time it stopped, like one of us would run around and like look at what like was good, because like when we first got here, they designed it like they designed the walls, like we had like bubble wrap taped to our walls and stuff, like so we just checked out what every other like floor was like. One of them had like eggs on them, and like for the most part they were kind of dumb, but like it was cool. It was. What are you doing?
Trying to staple my hair.
Anyway, So we like ran around the other buildings and looked at the view.
And the last question, has being roommates helped or hurt your relationship? I think it's helped it.
I think it's helped it a lot because like she sometimes will be walking and she's like, it's weird that you're a real person, and I'll be like, what?
Yeah.
But like we talked on the you just touched my boob. Stop. We're just gonna hold hands for the rest of the video. I'm so done. It's hurt our relationship.
Bye. Live in this room.
I don't.
Anyway.
I think it's helped it because sometimes like we like only talked on the internet for like a really long time, and then
like 3 months.
Like 3 months or so, but we talked like every day, and like we used to text and stuff when we realized we both had iPhones.
Oh my god, that one time I fucking texted you about that hot boy.
She was at a thing and there was a really cute boy and I was trying to get her to take a picture of him, but she wouldn't. But then she tried and then the flash was on. It was the best.
Beautiful.
Like praise Jesus that happened. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. But yeah, generally it's helped our relationship. Like I'm not just like a picture on a screen like I apparently was. And like now we hang out and hug and stuff, and she can yell at me in real life and I can actually run away. But it's cool. It's like
it's
cool
swaggy
with people. Yeah, super swaggy. Alright.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Yeah, if you have any questions about like what different things about like being a roommate, like if you're going to college together, tweet us or comment or anything. Yeah, and remember, just like it, comment, subscribe. We'd love to hear from you guys.
Hit us up.
Yeah, follow us,
Twitter,
talk to us.
Facebook, not Facebook.
No. Bye, guys! Bye! I hate you.